Thank you for joining with me for the silent meditation for lesson 309. I will read the lesson of the day and then we will move into a silent meditation. And then after, I will read Ken Wapnick's commentary and maybe share some of my own. From Ken Wapnick is from the Journey Through the Workbook of A Course in Miracles. Lesson 309. Please close your eyes, sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Go ahead and start with deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and exhale. As you exhale, feel all the tension leave your body. Big deep breaths. In for a count of 4, out for a count of 8. I will not fear to look within today. Within me is eternal innocence because it is God's will that it be there forever and forever. His Son, whose will is limitless as his own, can will no change in this. For to deny my Father's will is to deny my own. To look within is but to find my will as God created it and as it is. I fear to look within because I think I made another will that is not true and made it real. Yet it has no effects. Within me is the holiness of God. Within me is the memory of Him. The step I take today, my Father, is my sure release from idle dreams of sin. Your altar stands serene and undefiled. It is the holy altar to myself, and there I find my true identity. I will not fear to look within today. As we move through a silent meditation, please use the lesson of the day or a mantra of your choice to help redirect as you see thoughts try to intrude upon your mind. I will not fear to look within today. Will not fear to look within today. This lesson is a reflection of the fear to look within, which describes the ego's counsel that what is within us is not eternal innocence, but eternal guilt and sin, so horrid that if we ever looked in our minds, we would be destroyed. As we read again, and this is from chapter 21, section 4, 2, 3. Loudly the ego tells you to not look inward, for if you do, your eyes will light on sin and God will strike you blind. And then this is Ken. Yet the truth is that if we look within, we would find only the atonement which we sought to bury under veils of sin, guilt, and fear. My innocence as God's Son is beyond all change, so I have never ceased to remain at one with the will that created me as part of itself. Chapter 8, section 4:1. If God's will for you is complete peace and joy, unless you experience only this, you must be refusing to acknowledge His will. His will does not vacillate, being changeless forever. When you are not at peace, it can only be because you do not believe you are in Him. Yet He is all in all. His peace is complete, and you must be included in it. The altar is the mind which we believe we sullied with sin and guilt, then destroyed with fear. Yet all that is in our minds is the atonement principle, serenely reminding us that nothing happened. Jesus asks us not to be afraid to look within, nor to fear the anger, upset, sickness, and anxiety that are a part of the ego's strategy, with no real justification at all. Their purpose is to keep our gaze focused on what is outside, and nothing better focuses our attention than pain, suffering, and specialness in any of its forms. And don't we all know this, right? I was just sick, and oh yeah, I can so relate to that. I will not fear to look within today. I love you. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow.